Welcome back to another episode with Mindful Living with Nurse Stacy. Today we're exploring your energetic blueprint and uncovering how to tell if your energy is supporting your growth or if your energy is holding you back. Have you ever wondered why you keep repeating some same patterns even though you've done all of the self-work you can truly think of? Have you ever had moments where you felt fully aligned, like everything just clicked, but you couldn't figure out how to get back there? That's your energetic blueprint at work. In this episode, we're going to explore how our energy might actually be playing with us and how understanding our unique blueprint can help us step into alignment with ease. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So, when I talk about energetic blueprint, I'm really talking about the invisible template that shapes how we live, how we love, and how we move through the world. Another way of saying this is your energetic blueprint shapes what you like, it shapes your habits, emotions, how you think, feel, act, and respond to situations. It's basically a pattern of energy. So, just like our fingerprints are unique, our energy has a signature as well. It holds our patterns, our strengths, our lessons, and even our blind spots. Think of your energetic blueprint as a map of your personal energy patterns. It's like software running your life, subconscious programs. Now, before we dive in, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this podcast with someone who might want to discover their energetic blueprint as well. And do me a favor, just stay until the end. I'll give you a sneak peek of what's coming in the next episode. Now, I want to be real and I want to be a little vulnerable and share why all this energetic blueprint stuff truly matters to me. There was a season in my life that started over about 17 years ago. I became a foster parent to two of my grandchildren. Later, it went from two grandchildren to three that led to adoption of all of them. At first, I thought it was temporary. I kept singing that song, I'm looking for a miracle. I was singing that in church like clockwork. I kept telling myself she'll get it together. She'll come for them. But she never did. I had to face the truth. She wasn't coming. And I'll be honest, during that time, anger took a hold of me. Life wasn't going the way I thought it should. People weren't responding the way I wanted them to. And instead of accepting it, I carried anger for years. And it literally started running my life. Now, I knew what the Bible said about being angry and sinning not. It also says to put anger away. But knowing and living it were two different things at that time in my life. I thought it was all about me and my feelings. But what I didn't realize was it carried a heavy weight that affected everyone around me, especially the ones who needed me most. I had to make a shift. I had to make a deep shift. I had to start showing up for myself, not out of selfishness, but out of survival, mere survival. It was my only way to survive by showing up for myself. I had to confront negativity, release old beliefs that kept me stuck. And I had to stop circling around my emotions and move toward my own healing and growth. I made a decision to see life differently, to look for the good, to shift my focus, to speak life over the way I was living. When my perspective changed, my energy in this situation changed as well. I stopped saying I have to raise these children, and I started saying I get to raise them. I get to see them grow up. And because of that simple shift, that single powerful shift, it changed my energy. Now, this happened about 2 years ago, but just recently, I started wondering why I still felt stuck in other areas of my life. Why am I repeating patterns even after years of personal development and spiritual work? I realized it wasn't just about changing habits or choices. It was living out of a blueprint I had unconsciously created. That's what I was doing. I was living out of that blueprint. And it hit me. I realized if I don't understand my own personal blueprint, how could I truly make lasting changes? So I began to really detox my mind and started seeing something deeper, something I couldn't put a name to: our energetic blueprint. It's like the undercurrent of who we are. It's the invisible patterns of our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and even the energy we carry without realizing it. So for me, anger had been deeply woven into the blueprint, into my blueprint for years. And it shaped how I showed up in my relationships, how I showed up in my work, and even how I saw myself. But here's the powerful truth: our blueprint isn't fixed, it's just not fixed. It can be rewritten. We have the ability to shift our energy, to rewire the way we think, feel, and respond. And when I realized the negativity, when I chose to believe that life could be more than my pain or my disappointment, my energetic blueprint began to change. And that's what this series is all about. It's about understanding the energy that drives us and learning how to align it with the person or people we are meant to become. When we discover our energetic blueprint and begin to live in harmony with it, transformation happens, not just for us, but for everyone connected to us. So in this mini series, I'm going to take you along my journey of discovering my energetic blueprint. I'll share how I'll use 3 practices. The first one is conscious embodiment, and that's where I'll be learning to live fully present in my body. The second one is quantum recalibration, where I'll begin shifting the deep patterns and beliefs that were running my life or that are running my life. And then the third one is energetic architecture. And this is how I will begin building a structure that supports who I want to become. And most importantly, I'm going to be fully transparent about what worked, what didn't work, and how I put it all together. This is going to be interesting to me. So here's my invitation to you. As you listen to this series, I want you to think about your own energy. What patterns do you notice in your life? Where do you feel most aligned? And where do you feel stuck? Now, don't worry about figuring it all out right now. Just start noticing. Because the first step in rewiring your energetic blueprint is simply becoming aware of the blueprint you're already living out of. So, next time, we'll dive into the first layer, which I mentioned earlier: conscious embodiment, what it really means, and how I started practicing it in my life. And by the end of the last episode in this series, I'm going to share something really special with you. I've put together an ebook that lays out the blueprint of what it took for me to discover and shift my own energy patterns, and it's designed to help you uncover your own energetic blueprint as well. And it's designed for you to use it to create a more alignment in your life and more freedom in your life. But be sure to follow me through the series. So until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and remember, your energy is your foundation.